And welcome back to another stream. And I gotta figure all this out. I relabeled everything, so no. Nope, that goes, and that goes. Alright, cool. Yes. It has some really cool features. So it's a game on Steam. It's supposed to help keep you organized and stuff. But I really just wanted to create my model and put her in there. So attempted that, workshopping it. But until then, we are going to be continuing the Raven. I tried to download. Well, I didn't try. I did download the remastered version, and it has you play through the entire thing, instead of just the chapters. So I won't be doing that. However, I did get us to the part where we need to be, so we don't have to go through that whole cutscene of the doctor once again. How about that? A lot of words. Too many words. Anyway. I guess you guys need to see the game, don't you? This isn't the remastered. I couldn't do the remastered because I wasn't going to play through the entire game again. At least up to that point. That was too much. Though I can load game, and now we're in the museum. So. They're locked. You have to play through the entire game first. Also, why is it like this? That's a little buggy. Oh, no. What is that? Huh, interesting. Okay, ignore that. Anyway.
Locked. Miss Miller, I'm glad to see you here.
Oh, Constable Zellner. I heard what happened to you on board. Awful. Truly awful.
All's well that ends well. You are waiting for Professor Lucien?
Mm-hmm.
Were you able to find out why Professor Lucien left the forecastle so suddenly last night?
No, not really. We only had a brief conversation. He was still very nervous.
He was like that on the train as well. Seems to be typical of him.
It must be something to do with the burglary at the museum. It really affected him. But he told me not to worry about anything. He said, soon this would all be over.
Really? How did he mean that?
Oh, I didn't ask him, Constable.
Why?
Tomorrow
Why didn't
you'll
you
be
ask him?
sailing down the Nile, if I heard correctly.
That's right. I'm sure it will be an amazing experience.
But you don't seem to be very excited.
Oh, but I am. It's very generous of Lady Westmacott to invite me, and especially Maddie.
What is that
He'll
sound?
learn a
Why
lot.
does he keep doing that?
But
Well, Professor Lucien offered to join us.
then Matt will learn even more. And I'm sure it won't be unpleasant for you either.
No, I just don't know how Maddie would react if Edgar came with us.
I understand. I could test the water to see how he'd feel about it.
Would you do that? Oh, thank you, Constable Zellner.
Are there other passengers from the ship here?
Oh, yes, we arrived as a group. David Kreutzer, the violinist, was with us. So were Miss Myers and Mr. Inch. He seems to have gotten over the death of the Baroness pretty quickly. He seems positively relaxed.
I've met him. He looks on the bright side of life, so to speak. Where is Mr. Kreutzer?
He's over in the treasure chamber. Maddie is downstairs in the main hall. I'm afraid I'll hear the sound of something priceless shattering any second.
Matt will be careful, Miss Miller. I'll continue my tour of the museum.
Oh, yes, there's so much to see.
Okay, question. Because OBS says that this is the filled the entire screen. On the bottom and towards the right, it looks like... That's because I'm messing with the wrong background. I'm an idiot. Okay, there we go. There we go. That makes me feel a lot better. Also, what is the random plucking instrument? To the main hall? Where do we want to go? Oh, is it him? Read the newspaper instead.
I can't read what it says, but the cover features a dashing picture of Legrand. It shows an energetic young man photographed from beneath, against the sky. That's the look of a man who can catch a thief and murderer in a single day. Mr. Kreutzer will provide the background music tonight at the opening. Does he have anything else on his agenda? How are the acoustics, Mr. Kreutzer?
Average. I wouldn't have expected anything else from a big stone cavern.
Okay.
It seems like a lot of the passengers from the ship are here this morning.
Nearly all of them. I had a brief conversation with the Baroness's butler. Between you and I, he seems quite happy to be rid of the old battleship.
Mr. Kreutzer.
Young Miss Mayers was here as well. Unfortunately, it seems like she's already disappeared again.
Forget it. She's engaged.
And the old witch with her caretaker and her brat are also here.
What do you have against Lady Westmacott?
The lady is more callous than the Queen of the Night. She chased her own son away. Ice cold. I met him briefly. Flew to America because he couldn't stand her anymore.
Did any of the guests behave suspiciously? Was anyone unusually interested in the treasure chamber or the security system?
I couldn't say. I'm here to check the acoustics and then I'll come back for the gala tonight. I'm not interested in your detective games.
Without my detective games, this cruise could have ended badly for you. You were suspected of murder. You didn't have an alibi. It was your gun.
I must admit that I can imagine better ways to spend my time than being roughed up by Inspector Legrand. Your snooping actually paid off for me this time. Did you ever suspect
Doesn't it match his
Of
pants to
murder?
his vest?
No.
You know.
I think you're too intelligent to shoot someone with your own gun without arranging an alibi for the time of the crime. The newspaper this morning is full of reports about the events on board.
I've seen them.
Someone must have informed the press directly from the ship. He probably got a pile of money for the story, don't you think?
And again, they want to ruin my reputation. But no, Constable, it wasn't me. I didn't even consider it. And whoever did it was a bungler.
Why?
The story is in all the papers. You get more money if you sell the dirt to just one paper, as an exclusive.
Who do you think it was?
The young guy? The stowaway?
The captain didn't press charges and let him go this morning. But up until then, he was in the cell the whole time.
Perhaps Miss Mayers. Maybe she wants to become an actress and needs a bit of publicity.
Whoever it was, they wanted to make sure that the story spread, and they weren't after money. So, what were they after? Well, I'm looking forward to the concert.
It will be an unforgettable night.
Exclusive and unique. The eyes of the Sphinx exhibited together for the first time ever. Hopefully the visitors will be satisfied with a single eye. Otherwise, all this effort will be for nothing. Ancient Egyptian jewelry. I like that golden signet ring with a scarab made of jasper. In ancient Egypt, these beetles were regarded as symbols of fertility. Nowadays, we just call them dung beetles. I suppose the beetles don't really care.
I wish we could see what they looked like, but okay. Stop that. It's annoying, actually. Alright, what else?
Well-trained guards are usually the best security system, although they didn't manage to stop the Raven in London. That must be the treasure chamber where the Eye of the Sphinx is due to be exhibited. The display case is already prepared.
No, sir.
I'm from the Swiss police. I want to check the security arrangements.
No one may enter the treasure chamber before the delivery has arrived.
Darn. Oh boy. Okay. So I can't look at all of these things.
Ah, I've heard of this. Desert glass. In the Great Sand Sea of the Libyan Desert, there's a region where natural glass is found. Nobody knows how it formed. The valuable material was often used for jewelry in ancient Egypt. Several daggers in a row. Their shapes and patterns look timeless, elegant. This is Akhenaten, the only pharaoh whose portrait I always recognize. He has a very unusual head. Akhenaten was the husband of Nefertiti and the father of Tutankhamen, a famous family. But he went down in history as the pharaoh who wanted to eliminate the old gods and replace them with a single god. The priests took offense, and he died of unknown causes.
Tragic. We already looked at the daggers, didn't we?
What does it say here? The dagger on the left is a replica of the dagger from the tomb of Tutankhamen.
See, to get the
It must have
information that
been
we need, we have to click
incredibly
on things
precious
twice.
during his lifetime because
not
it's
every-
made of iron.
That's a little
Thousands of
frustrating.
years before the Ice Age, meteorites were the only source of pure iron. So a star that fell from the sky, bringing a substance that's harder than anything they'd known before, would have been a dramatic event. No wonder they used it to forge a weapon for the godlike pharaoh.
We don't talk about it, okay?
Aha! This shows how
paying you
the
a lot to
ancient
be here.
Egyptians were able
Just
to
do your
move the
job.
heavy blocks of stone to build their pyramids and temples. They used ropes, wooden sleds, and poles as levers.
Wait, I could look at something. It showed me something. Do I need to look at this twice?
These exhibits aren't originals, of course. They're reconstructed, based on old pictures. Nonetheless, it's impressive how they managed to build monuments like the pyramids with such simple tools.
Okay, anything else I'm supposed to look at before I talk to Lady Musmacat? Right. Examine the figure on the right stand? Right stand? Oh, okay.
A figure of Imhotep, who comes in peace from around 2700 BC. The first polymath known by name, godfather of medicine, architect of the first pyramids, and according to legend, the inventor of Egyptian writing. He certainly achieved more than me in his life. He was a legend. The Greeks called him a god. The Romans still honored him 3,000 years after his death. Even today, scholars offer a drop of ink to Imhotep when they begin a new project. Really impressive.
Oh joy, we got an achievement. Talk to the... Okay.
Impressive, isn't it? Thousands of
I'm so
years
glad we
old
were talking
and
out loud
still
to
beautiful.
ourselves for her to
That
hear.
it is. They dug it out of the sand near Thebes over 50 years ago. I was there.
Really?
I met my husband there. He was an assistant on the dig and was
Nerd.
ordered by the director of the excavation to take care of that writer.
No, I'm
I
just kidding, that's
financed many excavations in the following
Oh.
years. Here in
Not so
Egypt
cool.
and in the Near East. I visited my husband, together with our son. It was the best time of my life. But a museum is no place for nostalgia. What can I do for you?
I have not seen the mummy, no.
You've had a long and successful life, Lady Westmacott.
What's that supposed to mean, Mr. Zellner? That I
I'm
should be ready to
sorry.
leave the stage? Because I'm not.
I did watch
Oh, I
Monsters,
didn't
Inc.
want-
earlier this
I'm
week.
here because
was good.
life is here, Constable. Or was. I have never lived as much as I have here. No fame, no money can buy that.
I understand.
I'm sorry, Constable Zellner. Such an
Okay,
outburst
okay.
isn't fitting for a woman of my age. And an English woman at that. Let's talk about something else.
Let's dive into more about your personal life that you don't want to talk about, because that's how nosy I am.
Your son. You haven't said much about him. Or perhaps you did, just not by name.
You're an attentive listener, Mr. Zellner.
I was wondering why you knew so much about Miss Miller's unhappy marriage.
I stopped paying his bar tabs. Stopped paying reporters to hush things up. He got to know her and went with her to America to start a new life. You can change your name easily, but not who you really are.
It will make me sad and angry. I don't need
He
movies
has my
to make me
eyes,
sad
doesn't
and
he?
angry.
The Part 2 novel
I need
is for him,
people at
isn't
work.
it?
If I
which
couldn't provide
story
Matthew with a
time,
good father,
apparently I am
then at least I
way
can
too
provide him with a good
incompetent
start
for
in life.
people. Oh my gosh. Somebody told me today, not to make you feel bad, but I do this every month and I've never had a problem with it. Her handwriting was illegible. You could not tell. I thought there was two separate numbers, a 1 and a 0, and there was a 6. She wrote a 6. It was two numbers. It was a disconnected 6. No, there's no way she was a doctor. There's no way that she works in customer service and said, and I quote, not to make you feel bad. Wait, where is it? Not to make you feel bad, but I do this every month and I've never had a problem with it. And I just kind of stared at her like, thanks. I don't feel bad. I guess. Thanks for clarifying. Yes. It was just like the tone and everything, and my colleagues were just like, as she's walking out the door, just a middle finger to her, and I turn around and I just start cracking up. So they're great. They were like, what the hell? Anyway, back to the game.
When I was working on the ship, I felt like one of the detectives in your novels.
You were lucky. It was an unusual murder. Most murders happen in the heat of the moment or are committed by idiots. They're uninspired. But Gebhardt thought it through. He could have succeeded.
I don't know. He made too many mistakes.
He couldn't have known that the Baroness, almost unconscious from the drugs, would lock her cabin door.
But that was a risk. The plan was too complicated.
Yeah, I don't think
and
he's the Raven.
sloppily executed.
You certainly are a harsh critic, Mr. Zellner.
He could have shot her on the side deck and thrown the weapon into the sea. With no witnesses, no one would have suspected him.
How boring.
Or if it had to be a complicated plan, then he should have worked more carefully. Should have thought of everything, had a plan B in place.
Maybe he didn't have enough time. He had only a few hours to plan and commit the murder.
Still,
few
he
hours
should
to
have
plan a
covered
murder?
his tracks more carefully. The audio tape, the bloody glove, none of that should have stayed in the medical center. Do you think that Dr. Gebhardt was the Raven?
Was? Do you think he's dead?
The letter sounded like he committed suicide.
There's your answer. Does that sound like the Raven? Being unmasked? Taking the easy way out?
No.
My sentiments exactly. The Raven wouldn't commit murder, get caught, and then jump into the sea.
You don't want everything to be over, do you?
It's my chance to do something great. It can't be over yet.
At least you solved the murder of the Baroness. You're a hero.
That's not how the newspapers see it, nor I. Something's missing. I can achieve more.
Careful, Constable. He who flies too close to the sun.
Is that the myth of Icarus?
To be honest, no. The story is Greek, and was only written down 1,000 years later. I was counting on the dramatic effect.
Oh, worked well enough. Let's assume that the thief is still out there.
Guys.
Who is he?
If all this were a novel, then it would be the one you least
It's Matt.
expect.
It's the kid.
Is that intended to be a confession, Lady Westmacott?
What do we know about the new Raven?
She's not
He's
really in
a
a
man who
wheelchair.
would stop
she uses
at
it to
nothing.
get around.
Must it be a man? And how do we know that it's just one person?
No, they keep
There
alluding
could be
to, must
several
it be a
people
man?
collectively
like,
pretending to be the Raven.
So, we don't know anything.
That's not completely true. We know that he or she wants the Eye of the Sphinx, and will probably strike here, assuming he or she hasn't already gone.
It may be the end of the story for me, Lady Westmacott. Inspector Legrand will arrive soon and send me to the hotel. I'll return tonight for the gala, hoping all the
Dude, that's
while
awesome.
that the
If I
Raven
ever get
does
put in a
dare
wheelchair,
to
I
attempt
want
a
all these
burglary.
modifications.
Tomorrow morning, I'll have to return to Switzerland. What an unsatisfactory ending that would be.
It wouldn't be a triumphant ending, but it could be worse.
Can I have like a
At least
banana
you'd
peel
still be
launcher in the
alive,
back too?
Constable.
The gala?
Will you attend the gala tonight, Lady
You
Westmacott?
gonna go
But
dancing?
of course, the antiquities, the delightful atmosphere, and who knows, perhaps there will be another spectacular burglary.
And
murder.
your cruise.
The ship doesn't leave until tomorrow, and believe me, I'd cancel the cruise for this.
As always, it was an entertaining and enlightening chat, Lady Westmacott.
I'm going to miss our little chats, Constable Zellner. Goodbye.
Good boy. Alright. Okay, Matt's supposed to be in here somewhere. I don't know where he is, but sure, we can look for him. Oh my gosh, he's right there. Was he there the whole time? Stop it! Stop it! Okay. Oh my word, alright. Did you hear that she's actually your grandmother?
Ahoy, Matt.
Lady Westmacott is
statue
his
is talking.
grandmother.
The statue was talking?
Yes.
And what did it say?
It said it was.
That's a very bad word.
I know.
And an English one. Don't you think it's odd that an old Egyptian statue speaks English?
Don't you think it's odd that a statue speaks at all?
That would have been my next question. And, is the statue talking to you right now?
Do you think I'm nuts?
No, of course not. I just thought you might have much better ears than me. Ears that can hear statues.
Some cop you are, Mr. Zellner. This is a mystery, and you're just making jokes.
You're right. It's just...
Don't you believe me?
we both agree that a stone statue without a mouth or vocal cords cannot speak, right?
Beat the
Yeah,
child.
I'd agree with that.
Okay, that means you heard something else, and we have to find out what or who it was.
Roger.
I'm almost a bit envious of you. Going up the Nile on a ship, it must be great.
Yeah, I guess.
You don't sound so keen.
I think my mom wants the professor to come too.
And you don't? You can't tell me.
What if Mom marries the professor and doesn't work with the lady anymore? We'd have to move to London, and I'd have to go to a new school.
You like your life as it is, and you don't want to change a thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
But have you ever thought about whether your mother is happy? The world doesn't revolve around you, you know. If you're unhappy, you have to do something. Sometimes you have to take a chance. And in that case, you need all the help you can get.
Do you mean
The guide
Mom
says that I
isn't
need
happy?
to choose that answer,
I
by the
don't
way.
know. What do you think? This we have to see. The eye is coming.
Oh, okay, so we're just not going to give the kid an answer?
This will all be over soon. Then I'll finally have time for you.
We wanted to head back to the hotel.
Certainly. And tonight at the gala, I'll show you around the museum, okay? And have you made up your mind about the cruise?
Well, I don't really know.
Holy cow, we're as short as the kid.
Oh, come on, Mom. Who could teach us more about Egypt than the professor?
Then it's settled.
What is that neck posture? I mean, I can do it, but it's not comfortable.
I didn't expect you to say that.
Well, Mom, sometimes you have to take a chance.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know what I was expecting when I saw that.
Well, who wants ice cream?
Me! Actually, Mr. Zellner still owes me some.
Hey, I noticed that the entrance here only has stairs. So how is the Lady Westmacott going to get down those stairs? Was it the man can tell you the exact your pocket? Wait, what am I supposed to know? Oh yeah, same problem with the boat. It's the rockets. I think you might be right. Follow the safe. Okay.
A great moment. Professor Lucien, your key, please.
Yes. Well,
Oh, I won't tell you then.
Come on, Professor.
but you have
know
to
the answer.
realize that...
Thank you.
Finally. But
Professor?
Wasn't
I
don't know. I just haven't seen it.
I wanted to give you this.
It's a raven egg? I don't know.
Well, after the burglary in London, I thought the eye might not be safe on its way to Egypt. So I secretly took it when I was supposed to place it in the safe in London.
how dare you?
I felt that I should leave the jewel to someone I trusted completely. Myself.
But the jewel was safe. From London to here, no one had an opportunity to steal it.
I beg your pardon, my dear colleague. But if that were true,
I'm
I
sorry.
wouldn't have had it.
Congratulations, Professor Lucien. You fooled everyone, it seems. The honor is yours.
My old boss did that. I'll watch pretty much anything on the list. I think the only movie recommendation that I didn't
Well,
care for that you've recommended
that's
so
that.
far was...
Shall I explain the security system to you, Inspector?
The French ambassador summoned me. I have to get in touch with her. The press is besieging the embassy, and I have to answer their questions.
But you
One where
absolutely
like
must
they're
come
robots
to
or
that.
AI, but
The opening of the
what's the difference
exhibition
between
will be
them
the
and people
highlight
or
of the
something,
year,
or-
and you are my special guest.
I will see what I can do. Zelna, will you have a look at the security precautions? We'll see each other tonight.
Of course, but
Wait, Inspector. I'll join you.
Well, here we are. The inspector will answer the reporter's questions for the next few hours, and well,
Fluff?
I won't take up too much of your time. I'll take a look around and then go lie down so that I'm ready for tonight.
I paid attention to nothing of what they said. Since you are both here once again, oh, as long as my game doesn't crash, let me save it. A special treat. Hey, guess whose game crashed? But I saved it! Alt F4 is not working, guys. It's not working. There we go. Nuh-uh. Don't you do that to me, game. No, not Space Odyssey. It was... It was a sci-fi movie. I don't know if they were aliens, AI, robot things, but essentially there were these hunters or whatever to go after them. But, like, what was the distinction between, like, actual humans and these things at that point? The guy ended up falling in love with one of them at the end. It's like, I don't know. It was in the same time that you recommended Silence of the Lamb. Okay, in the meantime, I have to figure out what everyone just said and what I'm doing here.
What's that? A camera?
the latest model.
Who's talking?
It's called video surveillance.
I've heard about that. The images are recorded and can be viewed again later.
That's right. Images from all 3 cameras are recorded in the guard room.
Wow.
As I've said, we've spared no effort and no expense.
Yes, Blade Runner.
How is the display case protected?
It's made of bulletproof glass that's several centimeters thick. You
I'm
need heavy
sorry,
machinery
that's
to
all
open
I
it.
took from
But
it.
even the smallest disturbance of the display case will set off the alarm.
Doesn't look half bad. A glass cutter wouldn't be much use. Is the display case anchored to the floor?
Why do you ask?
The Raven once stole a whole display case in St. Petersburg instead of just taking the jewels out of it.
Yeah, I think you'll be able to
Such
carry
an
this.
attempt would fail here. The display case is bolted to the floor and weighs several hundred kilograms.
What's in the other display cases?
Other valuable originals. The eyes of the Sphinx would have been the highlights of our exhibition. Now that we only have
We
one
only had
left,
so many
it doesn't really
VHSs.
outshine the other valuables anymore. This room is full of world-class treasures.
My guy, are you okay? Like, oh my goodness. He doesn't know what to do. Wait, okay. What is this? Go outside. We don't want to go outside. Want to examine the sarcophagus? There better not be somebody in this. There is gonna be, but like.
Many people picture a stone coffin when they hear the word sarcophagus, but this one is wooden. As usual, an ornamental representation of the deceased is painted on the outside in gold and other colors.
Okay, I don't see the director. So, I think this is all we can do in this room.
This here, the gate, how does it work?
If the alarm is set off, the metal gate descends. The same thing happens at the windows and the main entrance. The thief is trapped like a rat.
I did not see him in that room with me.
As are we.
Next, I'll show you our guard room, the heart
but
of
we
the
didn't
whole
have
security
them.
system. And after that, I'll have to excuse myself.
Alert the guards. Then call the French embassy. Legrand needs to come. We're being locked out.
No, look at that. Oh, I thought we were gonna slide under there.
Here, have a seat and try to calm down.
Yeah. Remain calm. Except go get Legrand. Saving?
That bloody... I mean...
That I did have on VHS.
The gate is massive. I can't open it myself. The gate is massive. Director Mokhtar? Director, how can I open the metal gate?
Can't.
He shouldn't have done that.
Director,
All the artifacts in the treasure chamber. He destroyed them.
and I will bring him to justice. But first, I have to get inside.
I hope we change for the gala tonight. I don't really feel like it's acceptable to be wearing that shirt. Oh no, another dead
Constable
body.
Oliver!
Don't move.
What?
What did you do?
Me? I didn't do anything. But I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna arrest you.
Why?
Put the pistol away.
Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you?
Robert, be sensible.
Shut it.
Is he dead?
Just unconscious. Perhaps he can tell us who knocked him out.
Excellent.
Don't act all innocent. It was you.
I was in the treasure chamber with the director. You, on the other hand, had every opportunity to take the guard out.
I found him unconscious. I wanted to open the gates.
And make it easier for the Raven to escape?
That does it. On the floor. Hands behind your head.
Why aren't you in the embassy with Inspector Legrand talking to the press?
What are you talking about? Legrand refused to do it.
What?
He told the ambassador that he'd rather walk through the desert for 40 years than give interviews for 40 minutes.
We have to open the treasure chamber's gate. I suspect there's a secret entrance.
No. We should open the main entrance and call for help.
No,
Robert,
don't be an
think.
idiot. My
the
guy.
Raven is inside the museum, and so are we. We could catch him, but we have to give chase immediately. The two of us can finish it here and now.
Here and
You just want to confuse me.
oh my
Robert,
gosh.
I don't think you knocked this man out, but neither did I. I was with the director the entire time. Ask him.
That doesn't mean you aren't involved somehow. You could be working with the Raven.
So could you. We can suspect each other, open the exits, and offer the Raven every possible escape route. Or we can bring him to justice right here, right now.
No, okay. But
Oh,
just get this
okay.
straight. I don't trust you. I'll keep an eye on you, and if you try
I
to
do
get
not
away...
know. I know what you're talking
Understood.
about, but
I'll try to open the gate to the treasure chamber now. I'd appreciate it if you'd refrain from accidentally shooting me.
Please
No
don't
tricks,
accidentally
Zelda.
shoot
And if we
me.
don't find anything in the treasure chamber, we'll open the gate at the main entrance and call Inspector Legrand.
Of
Okay.
course.
This is what the guide tells me to do. Are you ready? Examine the coffee machine.
Maybe someone stirred something into the coffee and poisoned him with it. But the bump on the back of his head would indicate otherwise.
Okay. That's what they wanted me to do. Mm-hmm.
Dead.
What are you doing?
I was looking for this. Locked.
Oh my gosh, I forgot you had to do this. Why would we look at Constable over?
Blueprints for the museum. Every gate seems to be controlled by its own switch. This should be the gate for the treasure chamber. That's it.
Okay, wait a minute. Okay, so no, it's locked. Check the bowl, but telephone. Get a paper clip. Why do we need a paper clip? Do 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 do. Okay, so apparently I skipped that.
A monitor, probably for viewing the security cameras. There are 5 buttons down here, 3 of them labeled. Camera 1, camera 2, camera 3. This should be the one in the treasure chamber. As I expected, it didn't survive the explosion.
Okay, so did that exam?
All right, how do I... Fantastic. That's me, with the director. Now it's getting exciting. What on earth?
You damaged it.
No, I didn't.
I thought he pulled the gun out again.
Someone must have turned the camera off. Or... no, it's still recording, but something's covering the lens. There. That was the explosion. Interesting.
Why is it interesting?
Someone was in the treasure chamber, and they disabled the camera.
And?
And, just a few minutes later, the alarm went off and everything blew up. The burglar hardly had time to prepare a targeted explosion, right?
Ah.
One more reason to go and see what happened in the treasure chamber.
I'm supposed to look at him twice.
Constable Oliver can't honestly think that I'm the Raven. He must realize that I never had a chance to set a bomb. Although he may think that I could be an accomplice. As could he. I'll grin and bear it. As long as he's nearby, he can't cause any trouble. And if I have to get rid of him, I'm sure something will occur to me.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Where do you think you're going?
I'm searching for a way into the treasure chamber, which is exactly what you should be doing.
I'll give you 5 minutes. Then we'll follow my plan. Open the main entrance and call for backup.
Let's hope for both our sakes that I find a way into the treasure chamber before then. I don't want to be responsible for the escape of the Raven. The lances look sturdy, but they also seem to be firmly connected to the figures. Maybe I can break them off. That might help. Constable? It's moving.
I don't think so.
No, not quite there yet.
I don't think that's how that would work. With just those two. Sorry. Go look where.
Locked.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, I'm following the guide because
It
otherwise
fits.
I would be like, huh? Specifically because you have to look at a lot of things twice for them to take effect, and I just don't understand that.
All right. It has to work. Constable Oliver, could you lend me a hand? On 3. 1, 2, 3. Director Mokhtar, hurry! Put something under the gate.
Huh?
Director!
Do something. That'll
No
get
luck.
crushed.
It won't open any further.
Put it down, quick! That'll hold it.
I wouldn't bet on it. We should hurry.
And inform Inspector Legrand.
First, I'll get an overview of the situation.
You don't think I'm going to leave you all alone with a jewel, do you?
I doubt that the jewel is still in the treasure chamber.
But how?
I'll be watching you.
We can
Then
fit.
you'll have to come with me.
We can fit under that.
If you haven't heard anything from me in 5 minutes, me, not Constable Zellner, then open the entrance and call for help. Understood?
Okay.
They both fit under that. Yeah, see, that's dumb in my opinion, that hint there. You have to look at objects multiple times. Okay.
Whoa, indeed.
Wait, hang on, I'm supposed to look at the destruction. Ah,
Let's hope that at least some of
Twice.
the artifacts withstood the explosion. Why didn't he just drive through the wall with a tank? Reckless ignoramus. Fortunately, the ceiling is quite high, and the gate was still ajar. Otherwise, nothing in this room would have survived the shockwave. It will take a long time to clean and restore everything, and some things are surely lost. Forever. What do you think about this?
That's a right mess.
You can say that again.
no, that's not what we should be questioning here.
Would you give me your flashlight?
You can't seriously expect me to say yes?
No, not really. So at least give me a bit of light. This explosion was much more intense than the one in London, wasn't it?
You can say that again. Imagine what would have happened if the bomb had gone off tonight.
He didn't risk it. We must have made him nervous.
He couldn't have chosen a better time. Legrand isn't here. There are only a couple of guards and almost no witnesses.
Still, I would have thought he'd wait. Remember the train? Our opponent has a penchant for drama. He's vain and wants as much publicity as possible.
Even vain people don't want to go to jail.
True enough. Okay then. So what do we do now?
You don't want to go down there, do you?
That's how the Eye left the treasure chamber.
Oh no. No way. We've seen enough. The Raven is gone. We need to get Legrand. Great. You happy now?
You could say that. Will you give me some light? The
No.
remains of the cordon.
No.
Give me some light. The clasps aren't really made for heavy weights, but I think they're strong enough.
No. Don't do it.
Not the best rope in the world, but it will have to do. Come on. There's the display case.
Is the jewel still in it?
I can't tell.
Hello?
I hope you don't expect anyone to answer you.
Oh, he goes all the way back up. Oh, okay.
I let myself down into the hole with the rope.
You can't be serious.
This isn't a matter for discussion. I'm going down there. You can join me or stay here.
But
And you would know
don't
this
know
how?
what or who is down there.
That's why I want to go down there. Besides, maybe I'll find an escape route for us.
Sure.
All right then. Should I hold the rope?
Yes, thanks.
Yes, yes, I have. That's why in the beginning I was saying, no, this isn't gonna work.
I'm down. Give me some light, Robert.
The power of the sun. Okay. Display case. Go to the... Okay. Oh, I have to click over here again. Ah, okay.
I'm going to examine the display case now. As I expected.
Empty?
Yes. The display case didn't survive the fall. The thief just had to pluck the jewel out. Shine the light on the wall, Robert.
What just happened?
It's covered with hundreds of small holes, and there are some pins on the floor. There's a date in the corner. 1940.
Examine the desk that I can't see.
Shine the light over there, please. Interesting. Documents, maps, letters, all of them at least 20, 30 years old. There are cracks in the wall and scuff marks on the floor.
A secret door?
And probably the Raven's escape route.
Can you open it?
There are several panels and kind of a handle, but I can't turn or pull or push it. Something's written here, but it's too dark. Hurry down with the light.
No, the Raven is trapped. We should call Legrand.
Do you think this door leads to a dead end? With every minute we hesitate, the Raven's trail is getting colder.
But we should take it one step at a time. We're alone, and the Raven is dangerous.
What would Nicholas Legrand do in this situation? Would he wait for backup and twiddle his thumbs, or would he act?
Oh, blast.
We can't rely on the others, Robert. You and we'll catch the Raven.
I might have believed you once. He's too smart for us, Zelna. He's better than us. You have to accept that.
Should we just give up? Come on, Robert. You can't be serious.
Okay, here's what we do. I'll hand you the lamp and you open the door. Then we guard the door and wait for backup.
I couldn't have put it better myself.
Right. Catch! But hurry. I don't want to think about the fact that I'm standing here in the dark surrounded by mummies.
You're not.
That's better.
We're not gonna take it with us? Okay.
That is interesting. 4 discs.
What?
An extravagant combination lock. If it was just another language with a Latin alphabet, I might be able to guess the meaning. But I'm lost when it comes to Arabic. I'll write them down. It could be a hint about how to open the door. What's that?
Hey, don't go too far away.
Come down and stop me. Interesting. Some kind of wooden hatch. There are 2 hinges on this side. There's a kind of metal hook holding the hatch closed. I'm the talking statue. I really like to teach bad words to the little boys. At least that riddle is solved now. Peepholes. And I suspect, yes. The Raven couldn't have gone this way. We'd have seen him and he couldn't have closed the bolt from
I'm not falling
outside.
asleep, you are.
I'm positive he escaped through the other secret door.
Why is it suddenly so bright down there?
I found the light switch.
Why is he still here?
What are you doing here? You were just...
I found another exit.
The eye?
Gone. The Raven blasted a hole in the floor of the treasure chamber. There's a hidden basement beneath it.
And the other treasures?
It doesn't look good.
Oh,
Director Mokhtar?
isn't it about time to open the gates?
I don't believe that the police have arrived yet. We can't risk giving the Raven a means of escape.
That monster is surely long gone by now.
Perhaps not. I have a lead.
Do your best. As soon as the police have surrounded the building, I'll open the gates.
Very well, Director. I found this Arabic writing. What does it mean?
It says, the sons of Horus.
And that means
Is this really the time to discuss history?
it's important.
The sons of Horus played an important part in the burial ritual. 4 sons, 4 canopic jars, vessels in which the liver, lungs, stomach, and intestines of the body were stored.
Are the 4 connected to symbols?
A man, baboon, jackal, and falcon. Look downstairs in the main hall.
Sons of Horus, vessels and intestines. Got it. The basement below the treasure chamber. Did you know about it?
I had no idea.
There are maps and drawings from the Second World War in the room. Why?
Well, it may have had something to do with the resistance.
Resistance?
Egypt was occupied by the British. There was a movement for independence.
The Egyptians collaborated with the Nazis?
No, but the enemy of my enemy.
So, the rebels reported information to the Nazis. And for that, they needed secret command posts.
Yes, and what would be of more symbolic importance than the Egyptian Museum, witness to 5,000 years of Egyptian independence?
Hidden rooms? Secret basements? What are they doing here?
The museum was built in 1900 by a Frenchman who had a penchant for such things.
Mystical torchlight ceremonies celebrating the builders of old? Freemasons? Things like that?
Many great buildings have complicated histories.
And today, we're going to write a new chapter. It's going...
Where is...
He's guarding the treasure chamber.
He told me to call for backup if he doesn't come back in about 5 minutes. And that I shouldn't trust you.
What? What are we doing here?
You won't stop me. Someone raised your museum to the ground and done your best shot at putting a stop to that someone.
Oh, okay.
The 4 sons of Horus, Amset, Hapi, Duamutef, and Kebek Senuef, are children of the god Horus the Elder and the goddess Isis. They are believed to protect canopic jars, which contain the internal organs of people who were mummified in ancient Egypt. As stellar gods, they are associated with the 4 cardinal directions. For that reason, their names were written on the 4 corners of the coffins during the Middle Kingdom period. Aha! 4 sons, 4 cardinal directions.
Hi, why are you walking over there?
Must be the canopic jars the director was... The sign says, Amset, liver. Here we have Duamutef, stomach. Hapi, lungs. Kebek Senuef, intestines. The museum still has plenty to offer, despite the senseless destruction in the treasure chamber. The museum still has plenty to offer. Sarcophagus from the Old Kingdom. Unknown ruler. Here we go. On the front, you can see the tutelary deities Amset and Hapi. At a later date, it became traditional to show all 4 sons of Horus on all 4 sides of the sarcophagus. Each son signified a cardinal direction: Hapi, the north; Amset, the south; Kebek Senuef, the west; and Duamutef, the east. It is I, the Raven.
Did you find an exit?
No, I'm still looking. The basement is quite large.
Okay, don't go too far away.
Yeah, okay. No problem, buddy. Oh, I love this mechanic. It's... okay. I love when people move stone doors
There
on
we
hinges
go.
like this, where it clips into the stone.
He's up there, Robert. I know that.
That may be. Go into the guard room and open the gates.
Tell the director.
Zelna, don't do it. It's too dangerous.
You can't stop me. Not anymore.
We are an asshole, if I'm being quite honest.
200 steps at least. And a ladder. I'm too old for this. Left over from the war, if I had to guess. And why not? So high above the city is the perfect place for a secret radio installation. Must be unbearably hot up here in the summer, but it's bearable at the moment.
Alright, let's see what secrets the fan holds.
I'd better leave it off. It'd probably just stir up dust.
That's it. But I want me to do it twice.
An old roof like this must be paradise for pigeons. Seems like there are dozens of them up there. I can't see them, but I can certainly hear them and smell them. The chair is the only object that's not covered with dust. It seems like someone sat on it recently. Handcuffs. Not what I expected. Was someone interrogated here? Huh? The Raven, if I'm not mistaken.
That's the butler.
Why don't you step into the light?
I remember his pants. What's his name? Inch, right?
Mr. Inch.
Amazing. Truly amazing.
Caw.
I thought young Legrand would be my most dangerous opponent, but it seems I should have had more respect for age.
Ayo.
And the bomb on the train? Did you want to kill us all?
I knew that Legrand would be hot on my heels after the heist in London. He's a dangerous man, Mr. Zellner. He almost caught me once.
Is that a reason to resort to murder?
It wasn't my only reason. An eye for an eye, Constable Zellner.
What about the murder of the Baroness? Was that also your doing?
The death of the Baroness was never part of the plan. Dr. Gebhardt had a score to settle with her and got in my way.
You didn't care about the key to the safe?
I never wanted to steal the eye out of the safe. I always intended to strike here, in the museum.
What about Gebhardt's confession?
A nice idea, don't you think? It keeps the inspector out of my hair, for a few more hours at least, until everything collapses like a house of cards.
Why did you want to steal the second eye here?
The eye was in the bank in Zurich for a long time, impossible to get at. Then the safe on the ship in Legrand's cabin, too complicated. I heard about the secret basement and found out how the security system worked. I would have preferred to save my performance for the gala this evening, but, well, events demanded a change of schedule. Not least because of you, my
butler.
nosy friend.
How did you do it? How did you plant the message on the safe in the train? How did you know that Gebhardt killed the Baroness?
I don't either.
And the demolition charge below the treasure chamber?
He's been hiding up here.
How did you manage it all? Even if your arm isn't lame.
Oh, it is, believe me. I needed help, it's true. A messenger boy to replace my arms and legs.
A messenger boy?
Oh,
Adil.
I thought
This
that
could
was going to be Matt.
interesting. He's quite talented, but unreliable. He has a mind of his own plans. Don't you, Adil?
I never wanted blood to be shed, but it's time to make an exception.
Oh.
He only forgot one thing. I keep things firmly in hand. Always. End of story.
What just happened? Pigeons. It's the Raven. It's the real Raven. The real Raven's the pigeon all along. I think we get a cutscene for a little bit, so buckle in.
I told you not to get off. What if the train had gone without you?
So, you're taking a job as a ship's doctor.
I am excited but nervous too. I'm not exactly a champion swimmer.
If you wind up in the water on board a ship, something's gone terribly wrong.
Mysterious. Will I play as him? What? Nope, okay.
What was all that in the museum?
That didn't quite go according to plan, did it? And I hate it when things don't go according to plan.
You nearly killed them.
You let them catch you.
It wasn't my fault. Scotland Yard was there.
If I thought it was your fault, you'd already be bobbing in the River Thames with a bullet in your head. Someone tipped them off.
I do
don't
threaten
know
people in
who,
public
but I'm going to
places for
find
everyone
out.
else to see.
Where is the jewel? Ah, marvelous. But it's just half the set, and stealing the second eye will be more difficult than I'd anticipated.
Hasn't the Baroness grown suspicious?
She's wrapped up in a veil of alcohol, arrogance, and disinterest. Only flattery, gossip, and Belgian chocolate can penetrate it.
Ideal conditions.
I don't know.
I'll be
Wrap
glad to be
corn like
rid
that.
of that old hag. She's my ticket to the most important museums in Europe. But these have been the longest 6 months of my life.
And what do we do now? Why are we meeting here and
Oh,
not
okay.
in Venice like we planned?
London drew more attention
Why don't we
than
just
planned. They
yell
put
louder
Legrand
for
on the
everyone else to
case.
hear us?
Nicholas Legrand?
He's searching the train.
Shouldn't we postpone the plan under these circumstances?
On the contrary, I gave him an anonymous tip.
A tip?
I told him that the train will be robbed.
You don't seriously suggest that we steal the jewel right under Legrand's nose?
Of course, because I'm an idiot.
Smack him. Smack him
Our
with your
best
gloves.
bet is still Cairo. Everything is prepared. Mr. X will provide us with everything we need.
Mr.
As
X.
planned, I'll go to Venice together with the Baroness and board the ship there. You'll do the same, but as surreptitiously as possible.
All right.
And under no circumstances can anyone be permitted to discover our relationship. Understood?
And the rest of the plan is as before?
We just have to get on board the ship.
I don't know. We have the first eye, and we only just escaped.
Tell me you're not suggesting that we should be satisfied with that? One eye alone is nothing more than an expensive bauble, but both eyes together are a legend. My greatest triumph.
Shouldn't I put the eye somewhere for safekeeping? Just in case Legrand searches our things.
I'll hide the jewel in the Baroness's luggage. I already know where. Legrand won't dare search her belongings, and even then, he'll never be able to open the secret compartment.
All right, then I'll get in the car, and we'll meet in Venice.
No, Legrand necessitates a change of plan. You'll go by train as well, and place this envelope on the safe as soon as the train halts in the tunnel. I'll cause a blackout so that you can sneak past the guard. You won't believe who's guarding the safe. That blasted Bobby from London. If you have any trouble, cave his skull in.
And Legrand?
You take care of the letter, I'll take care of everything else. The most important thing is that no one recognizes you on the train.
And that I don't get caught. Okay, so we'll see each other in Venice.
And not sooner. Here, take your travel documents. We may not have an opportunity to meet in Venice.
Okay, fine. Huh, that's the first change of plans so far. Whatever. Looks like I'll be going to Venice by train.
What is happening right now?
A ticket for a trip on the MS Lydia from Venice to Cairo. Some banknotes and a passport. Blank. No personal info, no picture. Inch has brilliant contacts in the underworld. He knows the best counterfeit. Most of them don't even know they're working for him. Mr. X is contacting Cairo, probably doesn't have a clue who he is. Inch loves the spotlight and has a flair for the dramatic. Why else would he
I
call
can see my
himself
mouth
the
moving. I am
Raven?
talking out
I
loud.
don't like having to risk my own. What's the point of leaving messages for his opponent? Sometimes you can find useful things in a waste bin. This is the saloon car. The ladies and gentlemen would have a fit if I just waltzed in there wearing these clothes.
Can I board the train?
The conductor he's keeping a watchful eye on his passengers, and if I try to just get on the train, the conductor would probably stop me and might even turn me over to the police. I can't risk that. My travel documents. I shouldn't have any trouble getting to Cairo now. Even if I was able to, I'd stick out like a... I have to find something more... A leather bag like the ones used by country doc for carrying... They won't let me ride along in the freight car.
I'm not... Check the items in inventory. Inventory has a penknife. Okay. Inch letter. Is the safe out here? No. Look inside the large envelope to get travel documents, a ticket, or Lydia money, and a blank passport.
If I try to just get on the train, I can't...
I'm supposed to look at the kiosk here, but I'm clicking it and he's walking away.
He'd see me if I tried to board...
Yes, it is, but it says the newspaper, so I assume...
There probably isn't a single newspaper between Moscow and Madrid that's not reporting on the burglary. I'm famous. Unfortunately, not for the sort of elegantly executed theft I'd like to be known for. Burglary in British Museum.
Yes, I understand that. But on display, you know, the one that's in the middle of the screen visible.
Return of the Raven? I'd have escaped anyway.
Oh.
But Inch just couldn't resist playing with dynamite. I hope the security guard recovers soon. Some of the... But this... If I swipe the bag, the only problem is...
I'm not mad at
I can't
you.
take the bag with me.
I'm mad at the game.
Not a chance.
Okay, what is it we need to do?
The doctor could easily spot me taking his bag. He'd sound the alarm, and then we'd have a real problem.
Yes, yes. Rage out, because I've totally done that before.
The crate must have had bananas or something in it.
You remember what happens when I get angry. Alright, what do I do with this? Use a penknife to create an empty banana crate. Okay.
Huh. I could probably...
Sure, that makes sense to me.
Perfect. It looks like a normal crate. It's now or never.
I don't know. I don't know, okay? I am trying to get through this.
Hey, you! Scrap!
About a third of the game is going to be played like this, by the way. I think this is going to be chapter 3. Because we haven't reached chapter 3.
Let the games begin.
Excuse me, gentlemen.
Can't you see that I am talking to the constable?
The train is leaving in a
can't you
few
see
minutes,
that
sir.
I'm
I
talking
have
to
to
the
ask you to
constable,
board it now.
even though
We
you
should
are-
get on. Perhaps we'll be able to continue our conversation during the trip.
I won't stand in the way.
I am a murderer, yes.
Where's my bag?
You left it right there.
I know that. I want to know where
Idiots.
it is now.
I don't know. I'll look for it right away. If you gentlemen would get on the train in the meantime...
I will hold you and your employers liable for this.
What are
I'm
those
sure
eyeballs?
he'll find the bag. Come on, Dr. Gebhardt. I will help you with your luggage.
Fine.
I can't skip this, by the way.
The conductor doesn't really seem to know where to search for the lost bag. Finding a particular piece of luggage at a railway station is like finding a needle in a haystack. You seem to be searching for something. Can I help?
Go away. There's no money to be earned here.
That's not what I mean. I just thought, if you're looking for a brown bag...
Why? Did you steal one?
If that were true, I wouldn't be offering to help you. I saw a little blonde boy take the bag. He ran off with it, over there.
Really? Thanks.
Isn't that the bag?
Where?
Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh.
Nothing personal.
No! Oh, man!
Let me have a look.
Damn, I can't let the professor... I shadowed him for days in London. He might recognize me.
Calm down.
Professor Lucien seems to travel light. The Baroness's... I don't think that the suitcase or the bag contain anything that could...
It has the other gem in it if you just looked, but I guess we're not going to look.
My God, I barely look like myself. I'm not as good as the Raven at slipping into other roles. He's had decades to perfect it. Whatever. It'll be good enough for the people on the train. The sink. The sink. No, that won't help me now. Professor Lucien hasn't slept a single night in the cabin yet. The towel is unused. If I twisted it...
Yes, we're gonna use this as a rope, by the way. Are you
Then I have
prepared?
a sort of rope.
It's a towel.
It was the only window that was open in the station, so it was a good way to get onto the train. And now, it might be my only way out. The window to the right should be the Baroness's cabin, and the one on the left...
His hat's
is
not
the
coming off
saloon
either.
car. The roof could be my escape route.
Yes, yes. These are smart choices. Good choices to make. Young Jedi. I don't know. Okay.
There's nothing quite like traveling on a train.
Oh my goodness.
station, chap. It also seems big. I'd say I found my way in. The cover has 2 hinges on the back. But the 2 screws on the... I can't see anything but the rear of the car through the slots. But that won't do. What I really need is a view of the front. Secured with a heavy padlock. I'm not bad at picking locks, but I don't have my equipment with me, and everything's rocking, and given these conditions, it'd take... I should be able to move about freely in the train, as long as I keep away from Professor Lucien. The other guests don't know me, and...
Young man?
Yes, sir?
Tell me, when did they switch to self-service on the Orient Express? Should they not have informed the passengers about that in advance?
Forgive me, sir. I was...
And what about my bag? Did your colleague find it?
I'm sorry, sir. I don't know.
I expected as much. There will be consequences.
Murder, death, dungeons.
Now, bring me my coffee.
Of course, sir. Some people, but not. A small portable radio. I won't be able to use the radio. A thin, short metal...
I want to turn the radio on.
Some coffee left.
Okay.
Odds and ends. Hairnet. The bartender probably has to serve as a jack of all trades, like concierge in a hotel. So, here we go. A small shaving mirror. No, I don't need it. For the gentleman.
Do you know what the problem with people like you is?
You mean our lack of a sense of duty, or our skin color, or a lack of respect for our elders?
Deal. This is gonna get jank. Are you ready?
That should do the trick. It sticks. Okay, the candy is so sticky that it should hold the mirror without any trouble. As I expected, it sticks. There's the guard. The safe is directly beneath the ventilation shaft. I could shimmy down the shaft and hit him on the head from behind. Uh-oh.
Are you okay, Robert?
Telling your report, sir.
At ease.
Any suspicious passengers come aboard in Zurich, sir?
Not really. It could be anyone unknown. But we've received support from the Swiss police. A certain Constable Zellner.
Oh.
Very motivated. Might get on my nerves.
That limits my options. I can't overpower two people. I don't think I'll be able to slip into the carriage unseen after all. Oh, there has to be a way. I have to keep Inch happy. How do I get you onto the safe?
It blows away in the wind.
The safe is directly beneath the ventilation shaft. And Inch said something about a blackout and a tunnel. I could use the moments of confusion and darkness to toss the letter under the safe.
To toss it?
As long as I manage to open the ventilation shaft and choose the right moment.
If you ever throw paper, you know exactly where it's gonna go, don't you?
Legrand has retired to a dark corner, and the Bobby is hiding behind some boxes. Legrand obviously set a trap for the Raven. Unfortunately, the Raven knows. Is that what this is about? Does Inch just want to mock Legrand?
Wait. Wait, why isn't this working? There's somebody supposed to be here. I wasn't supposed to be able to get down. Oh, don't be bugged. Don't do it.
I don't believe that any... right through me. The ventilation shaft is a more realistic option. But anyway. Okay. Showtime. The younger woman seems to be some kind of carer or companion for the older lady. I wouldn't like to be with her all day long. She radiates a certain restlessness and unease. The old lady didn't get on in Zurich, and she doesn't look like someone from Nancy or Basel. I'm guessing she boarded in Paris. She seems familiar somehow. I know people like that always have to be doing something. They feel useless if they don't have anything to do. I've seen her someplace, but she has the The elderly woman's carer can't keep her hands still. Can I bring you ladies anything?
What was that?
Is everything satisfactory?
Everything is wonderful, young man.
Very good. Got it. I think Professor Lucien is still in the hallway, trying to get into his cabin. I'd better wait until the coast is clear.
So the game is bugged. There's nothing else for me to do. I can't access the other car.
The cover has two hinges on, but the two. I don't believe.
Okay, they're there this time. Hallelujah.
You'll get it back in Venice. Frightening me like that. I could have fallen under the wheels.
I thought you were a ghost.
Ghosts don't exist.
They do too. One just flew past my window.
Be off with you.
Oh, man.
Push him off.
Ah, I can use these.
Phew, that was close. He left the lockup.
How convenient. You're right.
Let's see. A wrench. You don't say.
You don't
This
say. I'm trying to figure out how close I am to the end. We'll get to chapter 3, I think. And then I'll have to call it for the night. That means we're not done.
I could unscrew the screws, but I should only open the cover inside the tunnel.
Very intense gameplay here. Did you hear that?
What was that?
I didn't hear it. Yes, yes. There are probably tears to be shed
Must
here.
have fallen out.
Put that on the floor.
Yes, sir.
That was close. If the second screw makes that much noise, it's over for me.
I can't skip these animations.
They should have been able to open the door with pliers. I think the coast is clear. Pardon me, sir.
We could have used you a few minutes ago.
I assume Inch is also in the compartment. He'll probably find some excuse to sneak out to trigger the blackout. No idea how he expects to pull that off. He usually leaves even after months of partnership. Just a few more days, and I'll finally be rid of that creep. And until then, he has to burn in his own personal hell with the Baroness. A nice thought. Obviously, they managed to open the door. Did he connect it to the burglary in London? Professor Lucien is on his way to Cairo, just like the Baroness. They both know each other. She chairs the Friends of the British Museum Club. I hope he's too shaken up to leave his cabin until... Huh. Is this a Stradivarius, or something like that? If it is, maybe I should take it with me during the blackout. With any luck,
What
I'm going to be a
is he
happy
doing?
family man soon, and I'll need a few francs, lira, or marks. Self-control. Side jobs always lead to complications. There are enough unknowns in our plan as it is. No need to add more. Some maps, info for travelers, some pictures, and the schedule, all neatly hung up with magnets. The big map shows the different route. It's larger than the other notices, and thus hung up with larger magnets. I'll take one with me. Climbing over the coal car is the only way to get into the driver's cab while the train is moving. I bet he paid someone to do his dirty work. Inch almost never...
Alright, we're combining the ball of wool with the magnet.
I'll tie the magnet to the string.
Makes sense to me, and I'm all the way over there anyway.
Done.
I'm gonna save the game. I don't want to go through that again.
The cover has... but the...
Now this is not going to work, like he thinks it's going to work. Yes. Magic magnets.
All right. We should... What?
The light's gone out.
Flashlights!
I guess we don't get sound effects.
Ah, get off me.
There, sir. An envelope.
My dear Nico, you should take a closer look at the box. R.
What the dickens? It's a...
Away with it! Take cover!
It's a good thing he didn't die.
What's the meaning of this? What do you want here?
I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
I didn't ask how...
I won't blindly obey orders any...
You know as much as you need to know. We will steal the second eye in Cairo, before the eyes of the world. The theft of the first eye got everyone's attention. Legrand's death would have increased the excitement immeasurably. But this will do just as well. We'll have a showdown instead. The Raven versus...
Why are you doing this? I thought it was about the jewels. Why are we making life difficult for ourselves and attracting so much attention?
It's about more than that. It's about performing on the greatest stage of all. About the end of a legend. You'll see when it's time for you to see. Until then, just do as I say.
But...
James! James! Where on earth are you?
She's alive
During the trip, we'll keep a low profile and steer clear of Legrand.
I lost the ticket and the fake passport.
I swear, if my arm was still good enough to climb, I'd have disposed of you long ago. Oh, well. I'd prefer that no one see you while you're on board. Smuggle yourself on board and stay under cover until Cairo.
Okay.
And no more games. Nothing that Legrand, the police, or anyone else could do to you compares to what I will do to you if you don't follow my plan.
James, there you are. Is the inspector to carry my luggage onto the ship all by himself?
He thinks he knows me. He thinks I'm stupid and weak. I have him right where I want him. Here's a young thief who'll show an old-timer how it's done. Even if it means a bit of solitary confinement.
Hello?
I hope the dock workers have left the cargo hold. Or at least I'd take a... Feels like metal. Angular. I think it's the trunk lock.
Oh, how fancy. Oh, I'm on my headphone cord. That's not good. Oh, there we go. Touch the lock.
There are small round bumps with slots in the middle. Could be screws. I'm lying on a pile of clothes. No, I don't think this'll be much use. Okay, where's the screwdriver? Knife. There's the screwdriver. So, if I just turn this... aha! Oh, you're kidding me!
Oh.
Seems to be a strap for holding something on the shelf above the trunk. Unfortunately, I can't reach the clasp. It's fastened tight. The stuff over there doesn't look like it was recently loaded. Tools and spare parts, I'd say.
Okay, use a strap on the box. Oh, okay. Yeehaw.
Oh, brilliant! Hopefully the clasp won't slip out of the box when I pull the strap.
It most certainly will. I hope it rolls under.
The pipe rolled up against the shelf, but it's still out of my reach. How's that supposed to work? I can't reach it. All right then. I'll just drive the blade through the end of the strap.
What are we doing? What is this?
It's worth a try.
What are you planning? In what world would that make sense?
Ta-da! That should hold.
Wait.
Two metal pipes, stable, about 10 meters apart. The ship may be showing its age, but those pipes look more than sturdy enough.
Oh, that's totally fair. Like I said, I'm just trying to reach the third chapter.
Steady as a rock. And not a second too soon, it seems.
It's me when I get out of bed in the morning.
Elegant.
Squeaky, squeaky. Okay, anyway.
Oh, great. Okay, I'll tie him up and then get out of here before they start looking for him. And I already have an idea where I can hide.
I can't imagine that he'd just leave.
Yeah, and without saying goodbye either.
No need to be frightened, young lady.
What are you doing here?
I wanted to see you.
This is hardly the time or the place. What happened on the train?
Nothing bad. Everyone is fine.
Inch is dangerous. I warned you.
I know. That's why we're being careful. And you have a smart and handsome young thief at your side.
And humble, too.
Don't worry. I'll take care of you.
What have I done to deserve luck like this?
Guys, it's over. Yep. That's the second chapter. I will expect to see $100 in my Steam mailbox. I don't know. Yep. Can I skip? Look, secret solved. Yep. Woohoo. And we're done. That's it. It's all done. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, that being said, wow, YouTube is still on my streams starting soon screen. Awesome. All right. I will be back tomorrow night if all goes well because I haven't been feeling great lately. So I never know when I get to stream anymore. But again, if all goes well, we really need to have a discussion. Listen, you guys recommend good games, and maybe I'll play them. You know, Fluff's interested in the other side, so maybe sometime we could play that. Yes, yes. I know. But listen, Spyro I saw was on sale, and honestly, I think I might get it. Maybe I'll play that on stream at some point. But until then, I shall see you all later. You have a wonderful morning, good evening, or good night. And I'll see you next time. Bye! Oh, Fluff is here. Fluff, let's play the other side sometime.